And we're back in Detention. I'm Dan.
I'm Joe.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Sean. You want to say something?
Is anyone else here? I don't know if anyone else here.
Brian's not.
Look, I only missed class one time. Look, it's not my fault, okay? When it was an elective, I thought that meant you can come whenever you want. So, I now know that's not the case.
Democracy is dead.
Look, I only missed class one time. I guarantee you Brian's going to be next.
Dude, you've missed so many classes. Yeah, we'll find out about Brian.
Some point.
Brian is a good little boy, never misses a single class.
So you're saying it wouldn't happen?
It'll never happen.
We'll see.
We will see, mister.
Brian was the only member of that club to make it to every meeting that one time.
Perfect attendance. Until he didn't.
Well, anyway, I'm Sean.
No, I'm DJ.
There we go.
We should probably do something about the fact we keep getting in detention.
Screw it.
Aren't we supposed to be, thinking about what we've done, or...
Well, we are thinking sometimes, and we have done things. Ergo, we've completed our objectives.
We designed an entire character around rash decisions and not thinking things through.
Indeed.
So,
Did that twice.
when you play RPGs and stuff like that, what kind of characters do you normally make? What do you normally go for?
Well, usually I play whatever lets me kill things fastest so I can experience the story.
DPS.
Solid.
That's a DPS for Dan.
I mean,
Yes.
I guess it depends on the game.
I'm Dan for DPS.
I mean, if we're
Dan
talking
PS?
Dan PS.
Dan PS. Dan person shooter.
I'm a gun now.
Dan per second.
Your Megatron?
Yes. Plot twist.
Oh!
I thought you were Shadan.
Only on Tuesdays.
The question passes to you, Joe.
Well, I like to experiment with different types of builds. So instead, I'm going to deflect your question by telling you about the best D&D character I, or maybe anyone, has ever made.
Alright, here we go.
Bold words.
This character is a half copper dragon, half desert elf, because I can never make anything easy. And they are a paladin, but they're not just any paladin. No, sir. They're a paladin of freedom.
And, Joe, what constitutes paladin of freedom as opposed to a normal paladin?
Paladin of freedom is a chaotic, good paladin versus being lawful good.
Isn't that illegal?
Not if you're a paladin of freedom. And my phone agrees with me.
Who's got that phone on in detention?
I think it was Brian.
God damn it, Brian.
So wait, he didn't come to detention, but he left his phone here, is what you're saying?
Yeah, left his phone in the classroom, was just out to lunch, or, the bathroom, or, whatever excuse he wanted to use. Next thing you know, Brian never came back. Put jokes on you, Brian. You left your phone here.
So he won't skip class, but I'll skip detention.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Why are we here?
Well, you don't have a car. For some reason, Sean carpooled with you. I have literally nothing else to do. And I think Joe might live here.
Gets cozy. Just push the desks out of the way. Start a fire pit. It's not too bad.
Started a fire pit in the classroom?
You haven't?
Oh, I can safely say I've never built a fire pit in a classroom.
What chemistry class were you in?
Would you believe me if I told you I was trying to climb my way into the cafeteria to find out how to make the food and I just landed in here?
I would, actually.
I see, it's all part of the greater Lizard Man plot.
Speaking of Lizard Man and your Paladin of Freedom, what is your Paladin of Freedom's name?
My Paladin of Freedom's name is Americo.
This just got so much better.
Great. So, yeah, you answered that with your D&D kick. So what kind of RPG characters do you usually build?
I answered my question.
But you didn't answer our question.
But I answered my question, which is the American way.
Well, apparently Joe was running for office. DJ, what's your answer?
I want to build an RPG character. He's going to be a great RPG character. The best RPG character. You've never seen an RPG character like this.
You know, when the guilds send us, they're not sending the best. They're sending the crappy rogues. They're sending their level 1 mages. It's not good. It's not the best.
You have something against rogues?
Tell us how it makes you feel, Sean.
We're going to make Dariel great again.
Oh, God. Well, I like Dexterity characters. Bet nobody saw that one coming.
Like picking locks?
Yeah, I like Treasure.
You like stealthy things?
Yeah, and plus it does the killing faster, too.
Yeah, you like backstabbing, Sean?
Well, I mean, not personally in real life, just...
Are you saying you don't want it to end up on the internet that Sean enjoys stabbing people in the back?
I'd like to make a point that when Sean said dexterity, the way he said it, I heard dexterity.
Oh, Lord, no.
So, DJ's thinking about dicks in detention.
Reminds me of this film I saw once. It's called Edward Penis Hands.
Oh, boy.
See, it's like Edward Scissorhands, but he had dicks for hands instead of scissors.
Is it like 10-inch Mutant Ninja Turtles?
It's better. Because this actually relatively follows the plot of Edward Penis Hands.
You were wondering why we were here, Dan? Is that what you were wondering?
Was someone watching porn in school? Is that what happened? Is that where we went wrong?
It's amazing what you can do when you hijack the morning announcements.
Back on topic of...
So basically what I'm saying is I typically like to build either a paladin or like a sorcerer type character. Sometimes rangers.
Oh, see, we actually got to the answer here.
So Joe plays mages. Got it. Thank you for your cooperation.
Usually I say I don't play spellcasters much. Usually I fall into like, I don't know, kind of like the medium armor build, but can still do like a bit of tanking in DPS. Kind of
so
jack of all trades, master of none classes.
Unconventional tanks,
for example,
and the like.
No, go ahead. You finished with your thought?
Yeah.
Oh, like when I played WoW, I played a hunter who wore leather armor at first, and then he could eventually wear chainmail armor. They could off-tank by themselves, kind of. I mean, I'm not even sure if they can anymore, because I played this back in like 2006.
The most vanilla of vanilla WoWs.
Hey, Burning Crusade was out. That was 2007. So yeah. Like 2006, 2007 is when I played.
Burning Crusade?
And, in Dragon Age, you usually go, like, warrior, or really any RPG. So basically, like, a focus of tanking, but can do some support things, kind of.
We've been learning the fun way in Dragon Age, why we're being punished for not playing a rogue.
Can't get nowhere.
We can get plenty of places. We just can't get that loot, though.
Swiggity swoogity. We ain't coming for your looty.
If it wasn't 2 in the morning, that wouldn't have been funny at all.
Anything is funny. Those of you listening at home, listen at 2 in the morning. Suddenly we'll be funny.
I mean, hopefully you already think we're funny if you're listening, but 2 in the morning. We're hilarious.
Hey, if they've gotten to podcast 8, they've gotten to podcast 8, and they don't think we're funny, kudos to them, you masochists.
Yeah, if you're still here and you don't think we're funny, how are you? Are you
okay? Do you need help?
Is everything going well? You know,
we can help you.
Is work going well? You know, are you getting what you need?
How's school?
Well, we may need help.
How's your significant other, man? I've heard you had some rough times.
It's 2 a.m. We're still in detention. Shouldn't have somebody come and gotten us by now?
I think they just locked us in.
I'm pretty sure we've established there are no teachers in this school.
I think we've annexed the school.
Pudding.
Tapioca.
Like I said, anything's funny. 2 a.m.
That just means I'm going to cough more if I have to keep laughing. I might die. Congratulations.
Well, love that sound.
What was that?
More?
Was that refreshment?
No.
No.
More?
Doing a podcast at night.
Is that a tasty beverage?
You didn't see nothing.
Where were you on November 2nd?
You can't prove a thing, old man.
I can prove you've got a beard.
Or can you?
That's my beard.
Speaking of beards, it is No Shave November now.
Turn around to foul play.
Dan's been hit with Joker gas, I see.
Just some late night beard tickling going on over here. Just back to your turnips.
Full bromo.
Full
Don't
bromo.
you dare.
I mean, all you gotta do is reach your fingers across and gently rub them against another man's beard. No bromo.
For the frat, bro.
Do it for the vine. Oh.
Too soon. Too soon.
Do it for the bro gains.
Yes. What would Brogain do? Reach his hand over, nestle his fingers right inside of Donkey's beard, gently caress the skin underneath.
Then leave him to die on a battlefield.
Yep.
It's in our episode 6 of Dragon Age. If you haven't watched that yet, that one live.
I was there for that one. Definitely.
No, you weren't. You were taking the hobbits to Ostagar, Sean.
And I succeeded. Thank you.
Did you now?
I did.
Care to explain how you had the remarkable foresight to know about what would have happened to Donkey?
I was there. Taking the hobbits to Ostagar.
Then how did we get your note?
By Crow.
Yes. The famed Ferelden carrier crows.
Besides, you had a circle mage. Everything comes back around eventually.
Hear that?
No. The gun stays down.
It's not a gun, it's a prop. There's a difference.
No gun. Only Gundam.
Look at me. Look at me. I am Amuro now.
So get in the fucking Gundam.
That doesn't really work with Amuro, because Amuro's just, I want to be in the Gundam.
Amuro, I think it's time to let someone else pilot the Gundam.
My Gundam.
Fine, I'm just going to steal the Gundam and run away into the desert. This can't possibly go wrong for me! This has gone wrong for me in every single way!
The next episode. Alright, Amuro. Someone else should get a turn in the Gundam. Screw you, Bright. You're not my real dad.
Yes, I am! Oh!
Why, Bright? I'm a man now.
Now I slap you. Oh, the Bright Slap. Turning boys into men since 1979.
Bright Slap's an antique by now.
It was a different time. Actually slapped 16-year-olds. It was perfectly okay.
If you slapped a 16-year-old, would it still be, like, assaulting a minor? Or would it differ depending on the state you were in if they were over the age of consent?
That's a very good question.
Well, if they worked in a mine, you'd be slapping a miner either way.
Regardless. That's usually what I tell my roommate's 5-year-old kid whenever I need to get something in a very small area. It's like, yo, come over here. I need your coal miner hands.
Coal miners, they're so grabby. Who knew?
Yes.
Yeah.
Grabby and clammy. A little bit greasy.
If we have any listeners in Pennsylvania, I apologize.
It's time to move on, guys. It's time to move on.
Joe doesn't, but I do.
If you look in the right place, making jokes about miners could be real gold.
This kills the Dan.
Doing the podcast from over here now.
Apparently Dan's a canary.
Explain.
You see, they put canaries in mines. Because since they have their little bird lungs, they'll die first if there's a gas leak. So the miners can see that there's a dead bird, and they'll go, oh shit, we gotta get out.
There's a dead bird in this cave. Think that's important?
Huh.
Nah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. All about them little bird lungs.
They're good eating.
Canary?
Bird lung. You know, nice and chewy.
Well,
what are we doing with our lives, guys?
Making jokes for the internet.
And apparently mouth noises, which I know we agreed sounded absolutely disgusting when we listened to it as a sound test once. So, go us, making you guys suffer through that.
Chances are, if there's ever a point in time where our audience grows, you know, someone somewhere will find that sound incredibly arousing, and they won't know why.
Oh, they'll know.
They'll always know.
Tell us in the comments down below if you think that sound is arousing, why you think it's arousing.
And then never contact us again.
I like to know my audience. I don't know about you.
just gonna throw away a potential viewer like that?
So, Sean, what's new? You're not in detention with us that often. You good egg, you.
What's new with what?
I don't know, man. Like,
Answer the question.
what's life?
What is life?
Baby, don't hurt me. Oh, that's love.
Well, no, I was going to say if 42 is the answer to life, the universe, and everything, then that also encompasses love, right? Because everything.
Well,
You hear that, Sean? This Sean makes Hitchhiker's references too. Gotta make one more before the day is done. There you keep, though.
It's okay. He'll get it out.
Yeah.
Just don't panic.
Well, you stole the one I was going to make. Didn't bring a towel, though.
I did it to myself, but editing that later is gonna suck.
You have no one to blame but yourself.
Just like when DJ reminded us about that old Nickelodeon meat wrap, that we were all too curious and we had to find it.
And it was even more terrible than we remembered.
Speaking of terrible things.
Like that awful creek in the deep.
We delved too greedily, too deep in detention.
Well, that's one way to say we're scraping the barrel.
Ow. I hope I can clean those out. If I can't, you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Have fun.
Anyway. We've been recently looking at overhauling our schedule, and, you gotta ask you guys, if you want to see these keep going up on Friday, or if you want to see weekdays kind of more devoted to gaming and, possibly upcoming sketch content, would you rather see a podcast on the Keep It's Friday spot, or would you rather see it on a weekend? We'd love to hear from you guys. Tweet at us at ACA Comedy, or leave a comment. Please leave a comment.
We're lonely. So lonely.
We like comments.
I like eggs.
Dan, it's not scary when you do the creepy breathe deep thing anyway, because you breathe so heavily all the time.
At least I don't whistle when I breathe. I'm not sure which one of us it is, but every so often I edit a video, it's just... It's probably both of us, honestly.
Probably,
we just
probably.
rotate.
We have a working airway passage between us.
So you can only breathe out when I breathe in, and vice versa.
Breathe in, breathe out.
It's like the Schwartz, he's got the upside and I got the downside.
There's two sides to every Schwartz.
Is it symbiotic?
Symbiotic.
Great Brodens, full circle! Ha ha! Yeah!
Oh.
There we go. Thanks, Sean.
Social cues, A.
Now, question of the day, loyal listeners, is how interested would you be in a series where one of us gets forced to watch a form of animated content and then has to describe it in as PG a way possible?
Well, I think Joe's down for that. I think Joe is quite down for that.
Spoiler alert, it's probably going to be me getting tortured with this. So, Dad, if you want to see me...
Hey, you'll have your friend, Jack Daniels.
I hear he's bringing someone to help you out. His name is Jose Cuervo.
Oh. Neat.
But don't worry, we've got you a designated driver.
The Grey Goose.
Close. That's the name of the car. He's really big on that kind of thing and naming his own car. I think he used to be in the military because he made me call him Captain Morgan.
Oh, neat.
Navy, I'm sure.
That's how I like it.
Bringing his old pet. Nice old Rex Goliath, he calls it.
You guys still haven't drunk in the Rex Goliath yet?
What? No. You can't prove anything.
How long ago did I get you that? It's got to be getting close to a year.
It might have been a housewarming present.
I think it was.
Every time I see it, I'm like, we should drink that. Then I closed the alcohol cabinet door.
There are plenty of layers of it wouldn't be right to drink it without Joe, though.
Exactly. That's why, like, every time Joe's over, I'm like, hey, we can drink the Rex Goliath, and we never do.
I am always down for a glass of Rex Goliath. The biggest cock ever recorded. Like what, like a 30-pound rooster?
47 or something like that.
47-pound rooster.
I don't know. If we're wrong, tell us in the comments.
Yeah. Tell us how big of a cock Rex Goliath was. Because it's apparently a world record.
Wasn't it English?
No, I think it was from, like, the South or something. I don't think he was a fighting rooster, though. He was just, like, a circus attraction.
It's like an English breed of rabbit that gets to, like, 4 feet long.
That's too much rabbit.
That's way too much rabbit.
I want to breed them with, like, polar bears or something, you know?
That's not how that works.
That's not how genetics works.
Although, speaking of polar bears breeding, I read about something absolutely pants-shittingly terrifying.
Oh.
So this global warming thing, right? It's causing polar bears to move south, where they are finding their not-so-distant relatives, the grizzly bear.
Are they crossbreeding?
And they are mating.
Oh.
And we are calling this new hybrid bear the golden grizzly. And it has the size, claws, and ferocity of a grizzly bear, with the tenacity, aquatic ability, and intelligence of a polar bear.
That sounds amazing.
It's horrifying, apparently. Because we have now created the Uber Bear. And it's even blonde. That's the name Golden Grizzly.
So,
Oh. Those are large.
Yes!
So has Putin heard yet?
If Putin had heard, he'd be pooping because they are an American and Alaskan and Canadian bear.
That is a lot of bear.
Well, it's a lot of
That
bear.
is awesome.
I want one.
I mean, you weren't kidding. They're like...
I want a pet of one.
They're yellow. Like...
Yeah. They practically look Super Saiyan. Or Super Bear.
Well, I mean, they are. I mean, that's
They are,
at
the
least Super
Uber Bear.
Saiyan 1.
This might be my second favorite crossbred bear picture. The first being that one that circulates every so often. It's like... It's a set of photos, and I don't know if they're actually related other than just what they wanted for the end result. It was like a polar bear playing with a husky. And then there's like a caption of 9 months later, and there's this big fluffball dog bear thing. With the color pattern of a husky, but like the size of a polar bear.
But that wouldn't actually happen, though,
It
right?
could. It's close enough that it's feasible. It makes about as much sense as a liger. Pretty much my favorite animal.
Ligers. The thing that I find funny is there's a name for when it's a different setup. Like when a lion is the father and a tigress is the mother, it's a liger, right?
And then there's like a tie-in or something.
Yeah, a tie-on. Which sounds like some sort of exotic particle.
It does.
And I'm trying to think of just, tie-ons are also kind of spooky, but not as spooky as a liger.
I mean, tie-ons are like tigers with afros, so they just look super silly, if I'm remembering correctly. Well, let's go over to the videotape.
So what we do is we get a liger and a golden grizzly to mate.
Oh, Jesus.
Aren't ligers sterile?
One of them are. I don't remember which way it goes.
Ooh, that was also some of that beer from earlier. All kinds of gases escaping me today.
I googled Tigon animal, and I got a tiger with a lion color pattern, a lion with tiger stripes, a monkey, a wolf in a tuxedo.
That is one dapper fucking wolf.
A lion with leopard spots, a rabbit, and a zebra-striped rhino, and a rapper.
And a rapper?
And a rapper.
Is that Tigon the Prince?
Yeah, the Prince. Z. That's the important part. And fucking Harambe. Jesus Christ.
God damn it!
Ruins everything! God, ligers are so huge.
I'm gonna keep scrolling. No, they got a deer. Oh, yep, that's animal sex. And a puppy. And a baby animal of indiscriminate type.
Welcome to the Dan Browse's Google Images podcast. My name is TJ. I'll be your
Oh,
host for the
there's our
evening.
problem. It's a Tigon. But yes, a male lion and a female tiger create a liger. And the liger is distinct from a similar hybrid, Tigon, and is the largest of all known extant felines.
Oh, good. Skunks.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a Tigon or a Tiglon. A hybrid cross between a male tiger and a female lion. Thus it has parents with the same genus, but of different species. The Tigon is not currently as common as the converse hybrid, the liger. However, in the late 19th and early 20th century, Gerald Isles wrote that he had been able to obtain 3 Tigons, but he had never seen a liger.
You know, when you hear this stuff like Liger and Tigon, it just kind of really shows how much bullshit the people who name animals just bullshit for.
Tigons and ligers and boars. Oh my.
Boars. Especially scientific
Borks.
names. Like, I remember there was a news story like a year or two ago. Some guy found like a new species of spider.
Mm-hmm.
And so he named it after Han Solo. The Han, at least, he's like, yeah, it makes sense because we're Chinese. Han Chinese. And it's like, I just put Solo in there because my friends bet me that, I couldn't.
You know what?
Fair enough.
You discover a new animal and you're allowed to do whatever the fuck you want with the name.
I don't know how to distinguish from these. I mean, I'm assuming the one with the crazy mane is the male, Tigon. Much like male lions. Which means that this other picture is either a female Tigon, which is scary big, or it's a shaved Tigon that's male, and I don't know which makes it weirder.
Well, the easy way to distinguish between a Tigon and a liger is, can you fit your head in its mouth? Tigon. Can you fit your head and most of your torso in its mouth? Liger.
Oh, okay, so I get it. There are just pictures of ligers mixed in with the Tigons, and vice versa.
Yes. Or are they Tigons?
The wonderful thing about Tigons. Tigons are wonderful things. That's got wings. You don't fool me, Photoshop.
Well, that's the next step.
This is your tour guide speaking on the podcast of Dan Browse's Google Images. I have no idea what the fuck he is looking at now.
None of us do.
Sean can see
Just illuminated by the soft electric sex of his phone.
God damn it! You said it when that picture came back.
My powers.
This is like the third or fourth time I've searched something in this, like, general category, and I keep getting this picture of a male tiger, like, dominating a lioness, and I just, like, I get it. That's how they're made, but you know what? Google Images, I had higher expectations of you.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Dan, this is revenge for what you wanted to be our opening zinger, isn't it?
Yep.
I've done this.
I made it happen. Long live the king.
And then that just brings up the uncomfortable fact that Nala is Simba's sister.
Half sister. It doesn't make it better.
Pudding.
Ow. Speaking of pudding, started Dragon Ball Super over the weekend because feeling under the weather, if you couldn't tell by this lovely cough. And, gotta say, real confused.
And why is that?
Well, for one thing, you have a god of destruction who starts a fight literally over pudding. That happened.
Huh.
Because for some reason, in, I guess, Dragon Ball Z, they convince Majin Buu to be good because of chocolate and puppies or something, and now he just hangs out with them. So they brought him to a birthday party on a boat, and the God of Destruction showed up, and you get a lot of silly antics of Vegeta trying to keep this, like, cat god thing happy, and then it picks a fight with Majin Buu over pudding. Also, it's found a way to make oolong relevant again, so you know. Ugh. Yeah. We rest the fate of the world on rock, paper, scissors with a pig man.
Who wished for panties.
Yes.
And then the world was saved.
The most comfortable panties.
Panties. Glorious panties.
Oh, yeah, weird things that didn't translate into America. So it's like, well, can't have that, so it's just he's wishing for comfortable underwear. But comfortable underwear. Oh, yeah, Shenron's a kawaii fangirl.
Mm-hmm.
That was a twist I didn't see coming. Did Sean die?
No, I'm still here.
Okay. There's no way out of detention, Sean.
There isn't.
Don't go to sleep. That's when the prods come out.
Oh, God.
The probing starts.
Gonna show us on the doll where did detention hurt you.
It's always so bad because your eyelids get so heavy. Just close them for a moment. Can't do too much work. I'll pay attention with my ears. I can keep listening. That's fine. I'll just shut my eyes for a little bit. That'll be no problem. Then, head gets a little heavy. Suddenly, just close my eyes.
And that,
I almost drifted off there for a second.
that concludes the Joe Does Asthma part of detention.
And then I close my eyes again. A little bit longer this time. I must have blacked. Let's fade it out for a minute, but God, I'm just so tired. Well, maybe I'll just close my eyes for a little bit longer.
I hate you so much. His arm shook with the impact of the axe. But poo.
Lovable poo.
Lovable poo. Anyway, I think we hear someone coming. So we gotta wrap it up here in detention. I'm Dan.
I'm Joe.
I'm Sean.
I'm DJ.
And tune in next time to see if Sean's predictions were right.